not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the wind. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do, lace up the shoes, chase up the rings.
Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advance Week to get to your next game.
What I do, lace up my shoes, chase W's, great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable, they sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few, can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do, lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do, lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do, lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. The beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
Oh, I hear you guys talking about Victory Monday. Only one way to get that. Let's see some hustle out there. We got a big game on Sunday.
Wait, that 520.
Still here, still in your ear with a stop so hot you'll see where all the sun rays went.
Hey, check it.
All being moved in a frenzy. We all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rocking over pearls and instruments.
Wait, that wide 80. Hey, 66.
As hard as you can go. Keep it steady. To the letter rock. Turn it up. We giving a show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
Wait, that 620. 128.
When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever.
Wait, that 180. Shadow.
All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Part of your kingpin. Subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spin.
Wait, that 53.
Plus the final.
Sugar.
Simultaneous, the other joints rock. 30 years so you can save the guy. 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike.
Wait, that 380. Check it, reload.
And if the game has days, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. Relieving the kings of all crown.
Wait, that 20.
Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go.
Let's go on. No, 66.
But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space or out
Wait, that 20.
Can you rock it like rocket fuel?
396.
What kind?
Wait, that 29. Alpha. Wait, did he hit?
Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all. Beat flow.
Wait, that 53. Regular. Wait, that 380. Wait, hit.
Gentlemen, achieving our goals starts right here on the practice field. I can't stress that enough. You all know we have lofty goals for this season.
Alert!
If you want to achieve those goals, we gotta raise our game. Today just wasn't good enough. So next practice, we have to be much
Wait,
better.
set. Alabama. 380 head. Wait, set. Round 80. Rip. Wait, set. Wide to pack.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself.
Wait, set.
I'm so
Wide
icy,
80.
got that GG on my belt.
Go bandit.
The Lord for my people in my hell. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's.
Man, listen, great job today. It was a step in the right direction for
Wait,
you
set.
and
Wait, put it.
and as long as you keep moving in the right direction, we're gonna be just fine.
So buy me why to sell. I could get it by myself. I could get
Wait,
it by
set.
myself.
Wait, 20 head.
Get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Feel like ginger from
Wait, set.
Casino.
53.
My sleeve though. Right before I leave, I said
Alert.
like I'm Eno. Think I'm from Italian. Feeling on Gino. Smells like the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't
Wait,
get
set.
to tell.
380.
This is from myself. For the
Hey, goal
cheese with the
66.
snails in a five-star hotel. And I wish well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They
Wait,
can't
set.
get it
Wait,
by
20.
themselves.
Hey, Alabama.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself.
Hey man, listen, great job today. It was a step in the right direction for you and as long as you keep moving in the right direction, you're gonna be just fine.
Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell.
72.
Fine as hell from my head to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He can't buy me why to sell. I could get it by myself.
Wait, set. 29. Alpha.
I could get it by myself.
Wide, 20 head.
I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away.
Wait,
Take
that
it through my
53.
day-to-day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way. Cause my bros on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads
Wait,
in my
20
safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm playing. Lost some weight. Set up getting thick, so I put it on display.
Wait, set. 380.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people
Wait,
in my
set.
hell.
180.
Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people
Gold
in my
50.
hell. Fine as hell from my head up to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me why to sell. I could get it by myself.
Wait, set. Alabama. 380.
Get it by myself.
20 head.
I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
Wait, set. Round 80. Round 80. Ozzy. Ozzy. Wait, set. Wide, 20. 72. Wait, set. Wide, 80. Alpha. Wait, set. Wait, 20. Head. Wait, set. 180. Alert. Wait, set. 53. Hey, check it. All right, here we go. Wait, set. 380. Hey, 66. Wait, set. Wait, 20. Wait, 20 head. Wait, set. Wait, 20. Shadow. Wait, that's 29. Alpha. Sugar, sugar. Wait, that's 53. Check it, reload. Wait, that's 380. Let's go on. No, 66. Wait, that 180. 390.
Big numbers. Big numbers.
Wait, that Alabama. 380.
Big number.
Wait, did he hit?
Big numbers. Big numbers. Oh, yeah. Count it up. Big number. Hey,
Gentlemen, achieving our goals starts right here on the practice field.
card in the ATM in a sad era. Yeah, flex mode. This ain't Southwest. This is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad need pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Hit your sus on replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet pointed guard. Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist, man, check the wrist, man, got him hot, ayy. Man, can't ball like this, man, Lord. Pass the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Ayy, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Ayy, she want it like me cause I like she can't count on him.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see the GOAT, Tom Brady, and the Super Bowl champion New England Patriots as they match up with Marcus Mariota and the Tennessee Titans. With that, let's get you up to Nashville and Nissan Stadium. For the call, we welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Brandon Godden, Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Wait, that 180. 180.
That's a run. They're running it.
Regular.
They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs or putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And that's complete. It's Watson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
I'm going back to you.
On first down, Brady. Caught by the tight end, Watson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now first and 10. Again, it's Brady. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target, the tight end. And that'll bring up second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady. Slant route caught by Edelman. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Now, how many times have we seen that? 3rd down and Tom Brady turning to old reliable Julian Edelman. Of course, no Rob Gronkowski now. Edelman, the main holdover, the 33-year-old who was the Super Bowl MVP last season. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. On second down now, it's White. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. It was Kenny Vaccaro there to get a hand on that one. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. He's got him in. Complete. It's Julian Edelman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Brady. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Let's go. Do it.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
He's come a long way since his time at Georgia Tech. What did he run at Tech? He ran hitches and go routes, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, but he ran them really well. He averaged well over 20 yards a catch while he was there. And he still creates downfield in the NFL. That big body and that willingness to go catch the football. He's pretty impressive.
And his friends call him Bebe, the nickname his uncle gave him back in the day. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Benjamin Watson there to make the grab as his guys have now moved. So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. He's got White here. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. James White, 58 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. Brady now on first down. And Thomas has it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. We have hit halftime. Still, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now Hoyer. And there's the first NFL catch for N'Keal Harry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. Here's Hoyer. Caught. It's Dontrell Inman. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 34-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up. As
down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Maurice Harris, 30. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. Hoyer. It's hauled in here by Edmond. He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 20, 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Dontrell Inman, 85 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And Charles Hayden. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Ethan Westbrooks in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's able to find Edmond. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
So a slight improvement in field position, you might say, from inside their own 10 to this as they come up on first down. They'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Barrios complete. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Back now in Nashville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Back to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. New England on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Matt LaCosse there to make the grab as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It's certainly.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Inman has it over the middle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jayon Brown coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. He'll look to throw, and he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first, and it's 3rd down now. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep left. It's caught inside the 25. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And Anderson's got it. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll run with Michelle. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Nashville, good night, everybody.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. At any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in. Seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
It's lonely the pond. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the road is my home and there's so many miracles. Bird in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell, Sylvester Stallone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs ain't hippies. Women like me, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone dogs. I'm not a guard. Go hop with a squad. I'm playing my part, but them LeBron. Rings to the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to the well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, no, I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, I never lost. GPS, I never lost. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. VVS, Company. Yeah. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they door, they taking notice. Taking notice. Taking notice. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they door, they taking notice.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all. Dash, honey, y'all, dash, honey, y'all, dash, honey, y'all, dash, yeah. They can't catch up because they lacking the stamina.
All right, gentlemen, we've made way too many mistakes this week, okay? Football's a simple game.
Wait, that, wait, what is?
Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Hit down, all get, they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my war with guaranteed to be emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash.
Wait, that,
what
is it?
Gas, I will not crash. They will not stop me.
72.
Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh deal with
wait, that, 53.
Guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can.
Alpha.
Got it on dash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash.
Wait, that, 380.
Dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best that I am. There's no need in keeping it low key. I can carve for the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train.
Wait, that, wait,
Shit,
20.
we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the jets, the coach regret it, but I understand the game. Come around to the tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man,
wait,
rumble.
that, wait,
Never
20.
slip nor stumble. I take off proof, magic. Now watch me
Hey, check it.
Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will
Wait,
not
that, 29.
crash. Honey,
Alpha.
y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all
Hey, 66.
Honey, y'all dash.
Wait, that, 53. 128. Wait, that, 380. Shadow.
This magic. In the game, we ball out and kick it tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality. Now
all right, you got one shot left. We are going for gold.
Now I hit the scene, they like
Back
lights
and
in my
reload.
passion. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the
Wait, that, round 80.
count for
Round
my
80.
son, he won't have to struggle. You can
66.
Oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong.
Wait, set, slide, 20.
I ain't changing my side. Yeah, we in it for life. And I've been magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you
wait, set, slide, 80.
Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, could you lie to my face? People
regular.
Loyal, they be taking up space. See my Roseby lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up. Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the J's. On the road, this crazy. I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up. It look like I'm
wait, set,
foreign
53.
cars, fast. I never done this before.
Alert.
Yeah, done out my problems. Let me when I've been magic. With the gang, we ball out. It can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back and laugh.
Wait, 20. Grip. Wait, set, wait, 20. Heck. Wait, set, 29. Alpha. Gold Bandit. Wait, set, 53. 53's in now. Easy. Wait, set, 380. Wait, 20 hit. Wait, set, wait, 80. Alert. Wait, set, Alabama, 380. Hey, gold 66. Wait, set, round 80. Round 80. Hey, Alabama. Wait, set, flag 20. 72. Wait, set, wide 80. Wide 20 hit. Wait, set, wait 20. Wait 20 hit. Wait, set, wait 80. Check it. Wait, set, 53. Gold 50. Let's go. Wait, set, green 80. 20 hit. Wait, set, wait 20. Wait, set, wait 20. Ozzy. Wait, set, 29. Alpha. 72.
Are you ready for some football?
All right. Small steps in the right direction. That's what we've been talking about. And you know what? Today you took a lot of those small steps.
Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop
This player's development trait is hidden. Put this player in your lineup.
All y'all fools my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can hit you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Hey, set, 53. Check, Mike, 54. Mike, 54. And we got to get to the ball.
On play action, it's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays. You kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. Philip Dorsett by himself. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Philip Dorsett, 64 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter.
Alabama, 380. Check, block 54, block 54. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Hey, check it.
Now Brady on the bootleg. Dorsett's got it. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
23 yards on the play. Well, we know Dorsett can make those plays with that top-end speed. You think back to the Combine 5 years ago when he ran a 4.33. And now in his 3rd season in New England after 2 in Indianapolis, but only 290 yards last year. Patriots want to utilize him more. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Brady. Dorsett making the catch. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Wait, that wide 80. Mike 5-4. Record.
They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the 4th quarter.
That time a slant, Brady in general on those quick hitters, he just releases the ball so fast.
He does, and he's so accurate, but most of the time, he wins before the ball's even snapped by his pre-snap read. Finds out where the defense is and delivers it to the proper place.
Brady now to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Again, they throw with Brady. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Benjamin Watson there to make the grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very...
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On first down, Brady. And he's got a man, Demaryius Thomas. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They do go for it. It's Brady. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on first down is Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Brady. Looking again for Thomas. This time complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
Here's Brady to throw. Caught by the tight end Watson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. Brady closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Then he fires a strike to his big target, Demaryius Thomas. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Thomas, the 9-year vet. Of course, all those great seasons with Denver. 5 straight 1,000-yard campaigns in Denver. Dealt to Houston at the trade deadline last year and now trying to work his way back off an Achilles tear. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that's complete. It's Watson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Our starters likely to be out there for the 3rd quarter as we get back underway in this second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive.
That's it, baby. We got work. Wait,
They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Brady going to throw. Slant route caught by Edelman. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Brady. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Brady now on 1st down. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before?
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And he's going to get this one to the 23. Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target. But it's going to be 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady complete to Watson, the tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. Throwing now is Brady. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
I would dare say that these guys will have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. A big boot that time. 57 yards, the official. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Here's Hoyer. And his throw is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now Hoyer. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Hoyer. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need two of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Call it a gain of 5, and it's a second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now a throw here to his running back. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Coverage there by Kevon Seymour. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
11 yards there, first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. He's got Lacoste as tight end. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. That's caught by the tight end Lacoste. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Hoyer. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Able to find Harris, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half.
S-T-R-O. Yeah. How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop.
Use your practice squad to develop younger players that could eventually contribute in games.
New York City time.
Easily see how many. Here are some recommendations to get you started.
I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. There's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition in. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the road. I guess the road is my home and there's so many milkers bird in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell, as a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs ain't hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Give everyone dogs. I'm not a guard. Go hawk with a squad. I'm playing my part, but I'm LeBron. Wings of the team, I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to do well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't send for me, just